did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am, of course, your host, Houseurrest. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on single troop Townhall 10 3-star strategies. We have two replays from our last war, one being a Mass Witch, the other one being a Mass Hog attack. Both attacks were extremely well done, so let's just jump right into the replays, guys. We will start with the Mass Witch replay. Now, this is actually a very popular Townhall 10 base. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. This is one of the more popular bases. My favorite part of this attack is the spell usage, guys. This is really creative in my mind. He saw that all four mortars were paired together. It took 4 lightnings to take them out, and then he's dropping 4 earthquakes on the outside walls to open up basically 2 of the biggest compartments that they have. So mass witching kind of just makes sense now. It was honestly, I just love the lightning spells there. I think that was extremely creative. Most people would have just thought to bring jumps, a rage spell, some free spells. So right now it's all of his witches under a warden. Wardens are ridiculously OP now. They really help mass witch attacks. Going against 2 multi-target infernos. I wasn't sure that the witches were going to be absolutely fine getting through, but they didn't seem to have a problem. He threw a golem at the top there to help funnel all the witches to go right into that core and to go right for those inferno towers. So I thought that was very well done. He created a really good funnel. He used all his spells at the very beginning of the raid, and the witches just kind of ran through this base again under the guidance of the Grand Shepherd, the Warden. He brought an archer as well to kind of clean up the collectors right over there. Again, all he's doing is creating a funnel. After the kill squad got through the core of the base, it was pretty easily going to be a 3-star there. The Inferno targets are obviously the biggest threat to witches as well as mortars, to be honest, and he took out all those mortars right off the hop, right in the beginning. The Archer Queen is safely inside the herd of witches. She is yet to be touched. So far this is all going beautifully. It maybe starts to get a little bit worrying that all the skeletons are going to the top up there, leaving the witches maybe a little bit unprotected, but there was still so many witches left. He's probably still has about all of his witches. He's maybe down 1 or 2 witches of the original. I believe he started with 16 or 17. So this was just a very clean attack. Watch these Larrys. Watch how quickly they get through these walls. A school of Larrys just absolutely devastate these Lego walls. Not a problem at all. So after this last wizard tower went down, this was obviously a wrap. Again, pretty much after he got through the core is going to be a wrap. But this was just a beautifully executed, very well perpetrated all mass witch attack on a very popular Townhall 10 base, guys. I implore you to give it a try if you do have a Grand Shepherd or whatever you want to call him these days. Alright, that was the Mass Witch attack. Let's go ahead and jump right into our next attack strategy, which is going to be Mass Hogs. Now, this is another very clean, very well done attack. As you can see, the only difference that he has other than the Hogs is he has a Golem and 6 Goblins, which are presumably for cleanup. He brought a Golem and a Giant. I actually really like that. That's kind of like extra tank power. Just threw a Hog up there at the top to feel out a big bomb because this base was previously attacked. He knew where some of the traps were. It's like an open base kind of thing. This base as well, I could see probably fairly effectively being mass witched, but he chose to do Hogs. He sends his Barb King in at the bottom over here, and he sends 1 Hog at that Archer Tower. I really liked how that was done, just to take out the Archer Tower while the Barb King goes around and clears up, feels out big bombs and clears up more buildings. Now that Archer Queen, he dropped the ability early, specifically because 1, he wanted to take out their enemy Archer Queen, but 2, he did not want to kill that Lava Hound, guys. He did not want to kill that Lava Hound. He doesn't want to make more mess than is need be. So as you can see, he's going to, when this Barb King dies, he drops a poison specifically on the wizard, the only thing that could really mess with the Hog raid. The Lava Hound he wants to keep up there because honestly it doesn't do anything. It's mainly for distraction, and Hogs do not give any fucks about Lava Hounds. Lava Hounds really do no damage at all. They're just big and distracting. So he did 3 groups of Hogs here. Actually there's 4, and he kind of preempted all of his heal spells. I really like how that was done. just to keep his hogs alive for the longest time possible. He used 4 heals and a rage there. Rage just to kind of speed them up and get them pumping through this base. He really wants them to hit through those Inferno towers as soon as possible. As well as the Teslas. The Teslas are not friends of the Hogs, that's for sure. They kind of they electrocute really fastly. They have a high power rate and they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of DPS. So as soon as he was done over here, he still has like a great size of hogs, a great herd. Took out the Expo and he just immediately put his goblins with a good spread to clean up all of these storages. Goblins are great cleanup crew troops. One, because they move very fast, they can outrun some big bombs and flip traps, but as well, they melt collectors and storages 4 times faster than the average barbarian or archer. And as you can see, those were pretty much all storages over there. So the goblins just absolutely devastated those troops. We can probably speed this up because it's all cleanup, but as you can see, the Lava Hound, he's just flying around over top doing absolutely nothing. This was a very clean, very well done attack, very creative as well. This was actually the same attacker that just did the witch attack. He has a few of our guys kind of trade around accounts in our clan, so the best attackers, if we need to get 3 stars, will use other people's accounts. This man's name is Eric. He is an absolutely OP attacker, guys. He really gets shit done. As always, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already by bopping that Canadian cap at the bottom there. Here are a few of my most recent videos if you're interested. One being how to farm Dark Elixir extremely fast as a Townhall 7 and 8, and the other is a great Townhall 11 War and Trophy base build utilized by the #1 player in Clash up at 5,300 plus cups. That's all for this episode. As always, guys, enjoy your freedom, everybody. House arrest out.